Dan Dix here, reporting for Press for Truth, coming at you today here in Toronto, Canada on Canada Day. Today we're going to speak to some Canadians to find out how much they know about Canadian politics. What to you does it mean to be Canadian, or what makes Canadians unique?
What makes Canada unique about diversity is like, for instance, we're from Colombia, but we feel now that Canada is home for us. We feel that the society is made up so we can come and become part of. We feel integrated as part of this wonderful community of people.
Multiculturalism. A lot of us come from different ethnic backgrounds. Not only that, but the freedom to choose who we want to be.
I hope it's an innate sense of fairness and acceptance. That's what I hope. And generally, I believe that's true.
Canadians are unique because we are great people. We're proud of our country. We're proud of our tradition. It's a free country. We can do whatever we want, whatever we please. It's just a great country to live in.
Do you think a move towards a concept of a North American Union would be beneficial for Canada, joining with the United States and Mexico?
If you're talking about unions, joining forces, globally, we all need to join forces. So when you talk about Mexico and the United States and Canada, the Conference of the Three Amigos, things of that sort, to me, again, it's about effing time. Bottom line, we all need to join forces globally, not just Mexico and Canada and America.
I have to say Canadian because you have your own history, you have your own culture.
I don't think that would be a good idea. I feel like there should be some kinds of political unions that are not related to state-based unions. And they could be all sorts of trade and immigration agreements, and that would be enough. But Canada can have the resources to keep his own profile and his own sort of like political institutional authority.
I believe in borders. I believe in the nation state. I don't believe in this global nonsense with bureaucrats dictating in Brussels, in this case Western Europe, how you should live and everything else. That's nonsense. It's utter nonsense.
Multinationals are endangering the authority of nation states. Some aspects that nation states used to control as political authorities, they no longer have those.
Just a week ago, England voted to opt out of the European Union, and that is good for England.
Britain's just voted to exit the EU, and you probably don't like that concept, right?
I don't like the concept, not because I don't understand it politically. I really am ignorant when it comes to politics. But to me, it's just another form of segregation.
I disagree with Brexit.
Okay.
From my opinion of French people.
Yeah.
I hope Quebec stay in Canada.
Yeah.
I don't think that Quebec should leave Canada. I think that will be a country a province that would be less in the world. Yeah. I think it would be not a good thing for Quebec. We would lose money on that.
Yeah, if they want to go, let them go.
Oh yeah. But wouldn't it kind of break up Canada a little bit?
A little bit. Well, Quebec always thought of themselves as a separate nation anyway.
Well, would you be in favor of a global government?
That's really challenging. That's extremely challenging because as Canada, we are really free on a lot of levels. And we are really very fortunate on a lot of levels. So if you then make it global, we lose some of that freedom.
What are your thoughts on Justin Trudeau? How do you think he's...
I really like that Prime Minister. Yeah, he's a good Prime Minister for us. I think he's the best that we've had in a long time. I really love what he does. I really think that he's a good Prime Minister right now. So yeah, I'm good with whatever he does.
What has he done that's good? One thing, just so we have an understanding of why he's good.
For the income, I love that he wants to give more to the people who are less fortunate than to the people who are more fortunate. And yeah, well, that's the biggest thing.
The redistribution of wealth.
Exactly.
I believe that socialism does not work. It has not worked anywhere, right? Okay?
Let me ask you this, it's a big broad question. Who do you think really runs the world?
Runs the world? The women of the house.
Girls. Beyonce.
Beyonce?
Yeah, who runs the world? Girls?
Yeah.
No, who runs the world? I think Europe and USA, I think.
If you ask me who really runs the Western world, I will say Brussels. And we see what's happening in Brussels right now, in Belgium, right, okay? I do not believe in a global government. Let us control our own destiny as Canadians.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for talking to us.
My pleasure.
Oh, this sidewalk is privatized, so I can't
Since
let
when?
you. I can
Well, you're going to have to show me the bylaw. You guys want a documentary on the G20?
Spots on this thing in front of me, or I'm going to put my hands on it.
I don't
I'm going to
think
get you the
think that'll
bylaw.
be a good idea.
I'm going to get you the bylaw,
All right.
but you've got to stop soliciting.
You might want to think twice about touching me.
I'm not going to think twice about touching.
You might be making a big mistake.